the Edge of Dragons, everyone. I'm your host, Swiftitch. Today we are watching something pretty cool, pretty wild, and something that has a little bit of a familiarity to me. We are watching the Night Fury incident by It's Xena. Why I say familiarity is because some of the thumbnails kind of give me that feeling of the man in the suit. It's giving me that kind of vibe. This was heavily recommended to me a couple of times, and I'm very excited to see it. I absolutely love How to Train Your Dragons. I've not yet seen the actual remake and the live action, so I have yet to check that out, but I hope you are ready. I hope you got your snacks, hope you got your drinks, hope you've had your water. We're gonna go ahead and get started. And remember, as this is a playlist, it'll just be episode after episode. There's no captions. We had a live show tonight about how to train your dragon. We had props ready and had actors in the suits. Well, this has to be at one of the parks then. Each suit had barbs that would keep the suits on for a longer period and very stable. We had suit protectors that would keep the barbs from getting into the actor's skin. Well, we know how that one's gonna go. Guests start to walk in. As soon as we opened, everybody sat down. The show eventually started and everything went well until the Night Fury came up. The costume department forgot to put on the safety suit. Ooh, that's not good. We all expected for the actor to be fine, until we noticed that the suit was starting to bleed and hurt screaming. They were not fine. Here is a picture of them. Oh, you can see the tinge of red on the floor. We took the actor backstage and noticed that the actor was breathing oddly. The costume departments opened the suit and saw that the actor was fusing into the suit. The flesh would, hey now. The flesh would slowly rip away as the costume departments tried to open the pocket where the actors enter. This is what they expected to find. They opened up the pocket where they were and expected to find just regular person. However, something about the suit, and this is what they found, was, ooh, the intense music is perfect. Show us. What? Their head elongated. After an hour of inspecting, the suit eventually lost its mind and killed most of the people in the show. That's not good. So, to talk about it, the head started to elongate and grow in width to take over the head. The hands went full in to the arms and legs, and the tailbone elongated to form the tail. That's wild. The suit ran away into the city of Edinburgh. Oh, that's not good. We nicknamed it Toog. Teague? The incident was on the news. There were complaints about weird noises. Is it Teague? Toog? I don't know. The last sighting of it was in Lock-in at midnight. I'm gonna give a little preface. I went to the dentist, came home, I got a little bit of freezing right all along here. So if I'm messing up my words, it's on the freezing! This is the picture of Teague. Teague? Teague? I don't know. It's T. I'm gonna call him T. That's the picture? Nobody has seen T after that. People have been hearing weird noises though. They don't know where it's coming from. They don't know which direction. Well, that's not good. Purple lights have also been seen in areas where there were a lot of death sightings, people fleeing, constant screaming. Nobody knew how to stop it. All the authorities could do was watch. Flamethrower. A family was on a road trip. The mother decided to take a picture of the road, and this is what she captured. You take a flamethrower, an AK-47, that usually does the job. That's terrifying. They avoided it. It seems like it's not interested. Another sighting was in a neighborhood. A boy heard some noises outside. He went outside to check what it was, and he saw a T. This picture explains it all. It fused real quick and went on a rampage. There we see it. It's the eyes, man. They give it away. Eyeing him like I barbecue. Nobody has seen it ever since, but authorities are still looking for it. Eyeing him like I ice cream. Eyeing him like I food in general. This is the attempt. Authorities still haven't seen T. They double-checked all the sightings. Well, they better triple check and quadruple check. There was nothing. Less death sightings were found, so it's more difficult tracking down T. You gotta hopefully find him and stop him, though people heard whistling sounds in the sky. So he fully fused and is now able to fly. That's messed up. One night, when the whistling sounds are back, somebody flashed their camera into the sky. But how long can he fly? Because technically he's still not an actual dragon. This is the picture they captured. Still should not have the full ability to fly, but how high are they? Oh, that's not super high. That's not high enough that you want it to be, because that's still really close to you. It looks like T has developed and now it can fly. It will be more difficult to catch it. You shoot it down. Plain and simple. Keep people safe. Everybody did research on the Night Fury and how to lure it. You did research on an animated movie? The locals gathered fish. We made a gathering and bringing fish to set the trap. We layer a net so when it steps on it, the trap will close. I mean, the animated movie did a great job of that. Next morning, the traps were checked. The area where trap was is empty. The fish wasn't there, but no Night Fury. It looks like the trap was blasted. It was more intelligent than we thought. Don't tell me it's going to start being able to breathe fire. There were black scales beside the burned area. We didn't think much of it. You better start thinking about it. Ever since then, there were more sightings. I will share some of the sightings. A man decided to walk in the forest to find T. He videoed it and, well, he did hear T, but it didn't end well for him. Here's the footage. Oh, no. Oh, that's definitely not ending well, for sure. That, you hear that anywhere, that's not going to end well. That's for sure not going to end well for anyone. I think they saw me. Oh, it did. It did. Oh, that's not good. He paid his life just to get some footage and some audio. After watching the footage, they checked if the body was still there. If you tell me that he scarfed him down, it's not there. There's just a puddle of blood. I'm assuming T took it. Why would they freaking take the body? Why would T take the body? Does he need leftovers? I'm sorry. He pulled on me when I go to a sit-down restaurant. I'm like, I ordered something. I'm taking it with me. Sighting 2. T was found in another forest, but this one is not like the other. You can see T is just hanging from a tree. The one who took a picture escaped. At least you're alive! Oh, but you're gonna be scarred. That's very scarring. They didn't know if T saw him. T might not be bothered with things at times. I mean, if he just ate, I don't know about you, but if you've had a good meal, you're going to go into a bit of a food coma. That's what's great about Thanksgiving. You eat a real good hearty meal and you're just like, no. Oh, you want to play on my computer? That's fine. If you want to play on my Switch, son, that's totally fine. You want to play with my books? That's fine. Oh, you ripped a page? That's no worries. If you've had a good meal, not much matters. This one is a bit unusual. T must be hungry. This is from sighting 3. Did he go to a fish market? He went into something. Hopefully it's not someone's house. Those are the clearest sightings so far, though there are a lot of death sightings, but nobody have been able to actually see T in doing so. They're just finding the aftermath. It seems T only comes out at night. I suspect they're avoiding humans during the day. Well, it is a Night Fury. And with their entirely black midnight-like body, they're gonna blend in. The locals are working together to find ways to capture T. It'll be one day. Not soon enough. Oh, Toothless. No. The killer. Everybody's anxious and stressed about the situation. Well, yeah, there's a frickin' makeshift dragon flying around. Though they are still figuring out how to take T down. Again, flamethrower, a rifle, 50 cal. Those will usually do the trick. Ever since last part, T is gaining strength. Oh boy, that's not what you want to hear. It's been a week after that part. More and more death sightings have been discovered. That's not good. Though people are still looking for T, and as the reporter, I will share some. The sighting isn't physical. Somebody left a camera where most of the Night Fury attacks are. This is footage of T. Okay. Well, as long as no one got hurt. That's what matters. Oh. was said that it was brainwashed, but we're not certain about this conclusion. Who would brainwash it? Though, as a reporter, I will share more sightings. Ever since last part, more horrifying screams, purple lights were spotted more and more. Is it literally learning how to actually use flame? A hunter shot down a deer in the woods at night since it's the best time to hunt. The hunter went to claim the deer, though I don't think the deer is his anymore. Because T went and claimed it for sure. Yeah, I'd walk away too. The hunter managed to escape unharmed, though he'll probably hunt somewhere else for his safety. I'd stop hunting, and I'd take up knitting. But T can fly to other places at very high speeds. Oh, that... Can it fly faster than a helicopter or a plane? T was recorded at night. It was after a plane because it was following flashing lights. The one recording is a personnel, and the camera was good, so it captured decent video. So it's as fast as a freaking plane. I don't know if I like that. That's creepy. Many people died, though there were some survivors. They were recovering from the incident. I need the freezing to stop, so I stopped messing up my words. A man woke up from sounds of thuds, unusual noises, and big footsteps were heard down the stairs. The footsteps were getting closer and closer. The man hid under the bed and filmed the incident. Well, obviously, if he filmed it and he was able to hide successfully, he's alive. Unlike many other unfortunate people who met T. Okay, that's not cool. A dragon should not be knowing how to open a door. That's just broken. That's not fair. That's the sound of a beast that's... Never mind, they didn't live! I was hopeful. Ah! The man went missing after that. The authorities checked the man's house. There was nothing. Surprisingly, there was no blood. Because I think he took him. The safety accident. The man's body was eventually found on a tree branch. The man was unresponsive. Well, if he dropped from so high... There's a reason why. It was day, but the area was checked anyway. T was found hanging on a tree. Really likes hanging from trees like a bat. You and Batman would get along. It was just staring at the authorities. They slowly backed away and screamed. And screaming was heard from a distance. Again, you are the authorities. You have a gun. They were headless bodies laying on the ground. Apparently T can even kill in the day. That thing is getting active. I got sneezed. The bodies were left there just in case it was a trap. That's a good idea. Sorry for the brief cut. That's a good. You want to be safe because you don't know how intelligent T is. They left the area, and when they looked back, T was standing there with its head tilted. Oh, kind of like how it did in the movies, but it's so much worse. Did you hear that? No. I do not know what that says. Somebody just knocked on your door. Go away. Go away. You should go check it out. I'll meet you there. No, you won't, Toothless, because I'm not leaving my room. Hello? Oh, sorry about that. I'm not sure what happened there. Is this Toothless being the reporter? Are we getting a twisty here? Anyways, I've collected and made a tape on 4 of my death sighting reports. Before that, here's the safety tape I have found from the 1970s when a similar situation arose. This was never released to the public. The Night Fury safety training tape.
In Edinburgh, a sun-killed dragon has been around for 3 months. We like to call it Tag, since that's what the actor called the suit before dying and fusing into it. Some people find Tag with large pupils, but most of the time with small pupils. We don't know what it means yet. However, if you encounter Tag and it gets too close, Don't run, because it will outrun you. Instead play Night Fury calls, and it should fly away. Now here are some fun facts about Tag. Tag is carnivorous, which means it's a meat eater.
Yeah.
It stands 6 feet tall, 26 feet in length with a 45-foot wingspan. Tag can reach to speeds of 108 miles per hour or 389.5 kilometers per hour.
What the
That's
fudge?
faster than you.
Yeah, it is. How's it able to keep with the
That's
plane with,
faster
though?
than
What
you.
the crap?
That's faster than you. That's faster.
Well, it's definitely gonna fly faster than the car I can drive. Not really sure what that scream was, but now that you know how to survive when encountering Tag, here's a tape I let out to the public. Let out all the tapes. How about that? Incident report. 4 bodies were found in severe conditions. The people are unknown. Why are you covering up their faces? Yeah, not good. Oh, you were ripped and scratched apart. Oh, your leg got taken for a souvenir. Probably in its poop now. Oh, that's rude. Just leaving it up in the tree. Okay, each attack is just showing Tag getting more and more vicious. It is just getting worse and worse and worse. He's just getting more cruel in his attacks. You don't have to laugh! Multiplying. No, it's been a challenge trying to take Tag down. You don't have to multiply. You don't have to do nothing. We don't need more dragon suits being fused with other people. It's really hard to see since its scales are pitch black. That's what makes it more terrifying, because all you see is the eyes. Though we know the meanings to why the pupils are getting bigger and smaller. The big pupils is a technique. It's to show that it's friendly, but when the victim gets too close, Teague slaughters them in a second. Oh, you tricky bastard. And when its pupils are small, it's simply just how it normally looks. You tricky, tricky creature. But the sightings are a bit off. People find Tag with no pupils whatsoever, just white eyes staring at you and the eyes that go so deep that they look like voids. Sentry would like a word. But not only with the eye meanings, for some reason Tag looks a bit different. Some people made some sketches on this new built Tag look. Looks like. Oh, that's gonna haunt my dreams for a little while. Thank you for that. Luckily, I've played enough Monster Hunter. Could it maybe ripped its jaw? What happened to its eyes? Well, what happened to it? I have so many questions. I don't know, but I think it needs to be hunted. People tried to find out how Tag could have ripped its jaw and then goes back to normal. It's not like it could generate its own body parts. $5 says it can. But again, I will share more sightings. These days, more and more people seem to be encountering Tag twice as more common. I really hope it's not actually multiplying. One night, the power randomly went out. The cameras were the only ones working. One of the monitors randomly turned on, and well, the camera detected some movement. Here is a picture. Imagine walking through an apartment building and you just see that outside your door through the peephole. Tag must be in his normal form, but to think of it, maybe it's used its own kills to reconnect its jaw? I don't really know. It's taking the bodies and fusing the skin onto itself to replace what it's losing? Oh, what's this? Oh, nice, some footage. Let's take a look. You just got that in? All right. I think we're gonna see what Tag is up to. I'd be like Shaggy and Scooby, just out the other direction. Unless that's multiples of Toothless, of the Night Furies. Really hope that's not multiple Night Furies. Oh, it's gonna come get you. Oh, it's gonna come get you. I think they saw us. What do you mean they? Why are you saying they? No, they! That was very interesting, but did I hear 2 Night Furies? I really don't want there to be multiple. Did Tag somehow clone itself? Or did the same incident happen to Tag? Either way, I suspect that 2 friends decided to explore by lakes to see if Tag transforms, but then ended up getting hunted down. Wait, I remember hearing a Night Fury in the 70s, but it was an experiment. Could it be that this new Night Fury is the experiment that gone wrong? It all makes sense. This rediscovered Night Fury was found by Tag. And now they're working in tandem and working together, and they're causing undisclosed chaos. But I'll carry on with the sightings. Yeah, do the good job! You're doing so great! I think this reporter's gonna meet their end at the very end of this. One night, a group of 3 to 4 people decided to explore a nearby abandoned hospital, even though they think it's a bad idea. Regardless, they went anyway. They heard a lot of glass breaking and large footsteps. When they turned a corner, there they were. Here's a picture. Oh, goody. Well, there's one with the really big eyes. Things didn't end well for those people, though. I think they got along. We nicknamed the rediscovered Night Fury Tyra. Tyra and Tag. Oh boy. Stalking. This is actually a shorter one. Long time no see, fellow audience. Nice to see the reporters doing well, though, and safe. I've been taking care of this whole Night Fury situation for the past month. And now I'm back to share some more sightings since I was gone. Here's footage of Tag landing on somebody's front yard. Footage isn't that clear. I figured that the camera that was used isn't very good quality. Either way, here's recorded footage from a lab. The cameras detected movement in the building. The person in the office is unknown. Here's recovered footage of that incident. I would have gone out the other way. Judging on the footage, the unknown person was cornered, which means they can't escape the building. Nobody knows why they were in the building in the first place. Actually, false. Because when Toothless came down there, and went there, and then went there, as soon as Toothless went that way, I would have been like, I would have been gone. You fool! You let yourself be eaten. Hold on, I'm just gonna go check my cameras. Now you're being stalked by Tay. It's outside. I can't get out. Tig is watching every little thing you do. Every little thing is not going to be alright, and it looks like I'm its next victim. See, I had a feeling our reporter friend was not going to make it out. Hello, fellow citizens. I've been gathering a few sightings, and I haven't really gathered a lot. Tag and Tyra haven't been very energetic lately. Oh no. However, I've got enough footage and pictures to share. Have they been busy making children? Oh. Calls of help could be heard in the distance in a forest. Let's just say it didn't end well for anyone there. Yeah. I'm sorry, if I'm alone in the woods and I hear someone screaming out help, I've played enough horror, I've read enough horror, I've watched enough horror, I'm going the other direction. The person went missing after that. It's a very unusual encounter because I never really think that either Tag or Tyra to talk as a human, so it might be someone who actually said help, but then Tag got them. And again, I've watched enough horror and experienced enough horror. I'm going the other way. Yeah, you can say help all you want. You can say help all you want. I'm going the other direction. I'm not really sure what happened, but I'll share one more sighting. I'm pretty sure that help was a trap, though. What is this a sighting of, though? Or where as well? It was said that a 23-year-old decided to explore an abandoned construction site, and there was Tag and Tyra, which happens to be in the same area. Oh my gosh. Why? Why do people keep going exploring things? Stop it! Oh, it's affecting the camera. I can just see it flying in on that railing and just nabbing you. You better run. You didn't run fast enough. It looks like it didn't end well for the victim. You can hear Tyra in the distance, possibly watching for other victims. It's a tag team. They're keeping watch and scouting and making sure each other is good. Though I might have to do some more digging into if Teague or Tyra can mimic voices. Otherwise, it's just somebody actually needing help. The unusual encounters. Hello? Is this on? Yes, it's on. Oh, hello, fellow beings. I don't know if I like your wording on that. It has indeed been a while since I last saw you. Things have happened since then. Oh? Like what? What new horrors await us? But first, I have been doing some digging. Have you? It is confirmed that Teague can manipulate voices from their victims. Oh, that's not cool. They're just devouring them and now they can mimic their vocal cords. We know this by keeping track of the people who have been missing. And recorded footages, and you can hear the sounds of help in the distance. Yeah, we've heard those. The victims will be mauled by Teague or Tyra seconds later. And then they're able to mimic them perfectly. Teague and Tyra has killed around 150,000 citizens ever since the very beginning. They should have been taken out really quick. But there's nothing people can do since Teague is nocturnal and is an agile flyer. It'll be very hard to capture him and Tyra. But like always, here are some sightings of Teague and Tyra. Teague was sighted on a metal bridge. A camera was set up to see what has been captured. Let me guess, him upside down? No, just standing there watching, eyeing you. Because you are a rotisserie chicken to him. It stared at the camera for a good 10 minutes before flying off. No one knows why it did that. Because it knows it's being watched. It's gaining intelligence. A power outage occurred in a small company building. Footsteps were heard in the echoey hallways. Thinking it's an employee, people walked towards it and captured this photo. That is not the last thing I would ever want to see. Eyes were staring right back at them with a jaw wide open. That is not an employee, and the people there were mauled in seconds. Oh, goody. I love how all the cameras get left alone, though. This is one of the most weird and unusual. Tyra wasn't really seen often, especially by herself. There was a tall figure standing in the middle of the path by someone's house.
Don't believe what you see. Don't.
Okay, well, that's where it ends. Thank you for that. That was good. That was such a beautiful tribute and inspired creation that's obviously credited towards unknowingly for this. That was really good. I'm so thankful for this as a recommendation. Honestly, this is why I also say, give me some recommendations right down below, okay? Give me those comments of what kind of videos you want to see me react to, because some of these are so freaking fantastic, so very good, so very spooky. Absolutely love it. If you enjoyed this as much as I did, though, make sure to smash that like button. If you want to go watch this for yourself as well, link in the description below to this playlist. And if you're new around here and you've been enjoying what you're seeing, why not click that subscribe button and click that bell to get notified of my next video. I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye!
We'll be right back.